he's quite an extraordinary guy. And as they say, for us in Pike and Wayne County, we're all happy that we had the great fortune of bringing him to locate into our area. And we're very proud that your facility is almost completed. And we look forward to a long and happy stay. Justin Moon, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon, legislators, Mike, Chairman Osterberg, Commissioner Carty, ladies and gentlemen. Big thanks for our luncheon sponsors, the Pike County Economic Development Authority, the Pocono Visitors Bureau, and Wayne County Economic Development Corporation. I especially like to thank Pike County Economic Development Authority, which assisted us in the purchase of our Pike County Industrial Park. I understand that the development and growth of our business community is in its mission statement, and the organization is committed to the community values that support the enjoyment of living there. I've had the opportunity to meet Chairman Matt Osterberg and Executive Director Mike Sullivan several times. I'm told they stand ready to help us market our subdivided lots when we're ready. Thank you in advance. Sincerely, thank you. I'd like to give some appreciation to the National Rifle Association. I've been a member of the NRA for as long as I can remember. They do so much for our Second Amendment rights and for firearms and the firearms industry as a whole. I don't know where our country would be without the NRA. I find it interesting that the NRA was chartered in 1871 in New York State, but 21 years later was forced to move out due to, quote unquote, political opposition to the promotion of marksmanship in New York, end quote. My company's move out of New York is similarly 21 years after our incorporation and due to political opposition to our industry. Finally, I'd like to introduce my wife, mother of our 7 kids, Chie Moon. I'm happy to be invited to speak a few words. My company, Kahr Arms, manufactures firearms, and it is our first year here in the Great American Outdoor Show. It's pretty busy. I'm impressed by what I see going on. I know Harrisburg gathers great orders from around the Commonwealth to propose and debate legislation for its citizens. I am not a skilled public speaker, but I agreed to say a few words because I'm happy to be here, sincerely. I've managed to build my boyhood hobby into a successful business, and I'm proud that its work supports the basic freedoms of us all, which are preserved and protected in the Constitution of the United States. Last year, I moved my family and my company out of New York State. We had spent several months of due diligence preparing for a purchase of a large property in New York in order to expand our business. But when the so-called SAFE Act was passed, I realized there was no future for the firearms manufacturing in New York. I was very disappointed by big city politics in the Empire State. When the rights of good people are restricted, only criminals benefit. We don't want to be part of that or any empire that takes away the basic rights protected by the Constitution. We won't even have a First Amendment freedoms if we don't keep the authority of the individual and set out in the Second Amendment to uphold them. Our founding fathers understood this, and it is true today as it ever was. Pennsylvania has had more signers of the Declaration of Independence and more delegates to the Constitutional Convention than any other state. The American Revolution was a movement based on the defense of American rights against the encroachment of the British government. We moved to Pike County, and we love Pennsylvania. It's a different state. It's a state of freedom. You can feel it in the air. You can see it in the signs on the roadways that say, hunt safely. If you Google the state and hunting, you'll see the results. Pennsylvania state game lands. New York state lands that allow hunting. It's a different spirit. I like Pennsylvania's motto, virtue, liberty, and interdependence. Independence. My feelings of faith, family, and freedom are comfortably at home here. William Penn's religious tolerance of liberty of conscience became the law along with representative government. There's less government intrusion, less taxes on homes, gasoline, etc. My brother moved into a house in his homeowners association where they provide their own road maintenance and police. We can take care of ourselves more efficiently and effectively than asking the government to do it for us. I'm in agreement with the words of historian Alec de Tocqueville when he observed the health of a democratic society may be measured by the quality of the functions performed by private citizens. We've been warmly welcomed in northeastern Pennsylvania. I'd like to thank the Pike County Commissioners, the Blooming Grove Township Supervisors, the Pike County Economic Development Authority, Chant Realty, and lots of friendly people. I'd like to thank them all by name, but I don't know where to start and I don't know where to stop. Actually, I'd like to start with Chant Realty. Pete Helms and David Chant. They're real friends and wonderful people who know all the wonderful people in Northeast Pennsylvania. If you ever come to the northeastern section of the Commonwealth, please stop in and visit them first, and you'll be invited everywhere. Our representatives, Mike Pfeiffer, arranged for a tour of the Capitol and the Governor's Mansion soon after our arrival. He's a great guy. You can see in him the integrity of hard-working, freedom-loving Americans. He introduced me to a number of legislators, including the sincere person who is our Senator, Lisa Baker. It's been my experience that in Pennsylvania, all the doors of those in public office are open. That's refreshingly new to me, but that's the way it should be, and I sincerely appreciate it. Back in Pike, we continue the process of building our office and our factory. A group of local companies are working on the construction, and we look forward to working with more of the industrious people we found there. Our plans is to begin by moving our company headquarters. This should happen in spring and early summer. Then we will relocate our research and development group. We plan to open a retail store for firearms and accessories, which will include web shop service, online sales. We also have a large warehouse. In time, we will bring CNC machining and work on machining parts and assembling our products in the 40,000 square foot facility. One of the things a company looks for in relocating is training available for the labor pool. Kahr's Way is one of continuous development of the skills of its employees. In our Massachusetts factory, we've had a relationship with vocational and technical schools. We would like to see a similar cooperative effort for training available in the greater Scranton area for our workforce. Once we're settled in our building, we think that some of our vendors may join us. The land we've purchased has already been subdivided, thank you very much, by county. We have greatly benefited from the work that has been done and the foundations that have been made over the past several years. I encourage everyone to invite others to join us in Penn's Woods. We have crossed the Delaware and settled near Promised Land State Park. It's a great place. God bless the USA, the NRA, Pike County, and all of you. Thank you for your time and attention. You are all welcome to come to our booth in 557 in the Shooting Sports Hall. I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Nicely said. Now you know why we had Justin be cleanup hitter for us.
Thank you.